בוקר טוב. We're up to משלי א', פרק א', פסוק ו'. להבין משל ומליצה, דברי חכמים וחידותם. שלמה המלך says here, להבין משל ומליצה, להבין משל. Mashal, I believe it's called parable. And melitza is the lesson. Omer Shlomo HaMelech that a person has to put his heart to understand what Hachamim are telling us. So he's going to tell us, even in my book, we're going to see he has mishalim, parables. Later on, he says that even the mashal, you have to understand beside the lesson. So if I give you a parable, that's a nice story. But the lesson is, that's called the nimshal. The lesson is what you have to take for life, right? So yesh lecha mashal in the lesson. Shlomo HaMelech is, he's telling us here, lahavin et mashal, you should understand the parable, umelitza in the lesson, but don't stay and stick with the lesson only. Even the parable, himself has something. It's very important for you to understand. The mashal, and that's where we're gonna bump into very soon. Be'ezrat Hashem. תסתכלו בפרק ב' פסוק hold on, בואו נראה, יש לנו שנייה, רק השם יודע. פרק ב' פסוק ט"ז. אומר שלמה המלך, להצילך מאישה זרה, מנוכריה אמריה החליקה. So he tells you here, you have to be careful from isha zara. Amareya החליקה, she has a sweet tongue, יפה מאוד. העוזבת אלוף נעוריה, who drops her husband. And then פסוק י"ח, כי שחה אל מוות ביתה, ואל רפאים מעגלותיה. So basically what it sounds here, it talks about a woman, that she has a sweet tongue, and she hunts people. Hashem Yishmor, where you're going to end up. That sounds bad. The parable is a woman who talks very nice and hunts you, and then you're done. What's the lesson? That's the story. That's the parable. What's the story? What's the lesson?
Don't go to women.
No.
Don't go to brothel or something.
Be aware.
Obey Rashi. Let's go to Rashi for 1 second. Rashi pasuk tetzayin, להצילך מאישה זרה, אומר רש"י מכנסייה של עבודה זרה, והיא המינות. You have to be very careful to what books you read and what speeches are you listening. Why? אומר, אמריה החליקה. תראו לכם, you read books
Has nothing to do with women. It's really avodah zarah. They're trying to
יפה מאוד.
change you.
Hold on. So אישה זרה here means, באמת, a woman here means minut, כפירה. You have to be very careful what books you read and who is talking, because they have a sweet tongue and boom, they're going to hunt you. And you should know, כי שחה אל מוות ביתה, אין פסוק יתת כל באיה לא ישובון, ולא ישיגו אורחות חיים. Once you got stuck there, it's almost impossible to go back. Impossible.
That's what I'm saying. Literally.
Yeah.
It's literally like
Yeah.
a brothel. A person that goes to a brothel.
No.
Or
No,
something.
no,
This
no,
is
if you're listening to
אדם שמגיע על ידי כפירה, חס ושלום, if you listen to people's,
what he's saying is people's speeches.
or if you read books today, حبيبي, online, كاخا online.
How does this person come back?
I was in Mexico a couple of years ago, and I met one of the Rosh Yeshivot over there, Rosh Shimon Badush, that's his name. And he was telling me about Avrech, someone in the Kollel, that he got divorced based on he doesn't believe anymore in Torah, Judaism, nothing, atheist.
Wow.
And he doesn't want his son in yeshiva, he wants him in public school. Avrech, although he was not born religious, you know, it's okay. And he went to yeshivot in Israel, and he came back, married a Jewish, Bet Yaakov. He went to the yeshivot. Everything seems normal. One day, he hit a button in the internet, and he started to read. And that's how he dropped everything. When he had kofer, he started Garsha, got divorced, doesn't keep Shabbat, Kashrut, zero. And he wanted his son also out of the yeshiva. מה זה קרה? עבודה זרה, כפירה. And you should know that today it's so easy to fall into these things. You know why?
online.
Not because it's online, because our emunah is not plugged in.
Right. That's one
It's
line.
very-
One line
it's-
could change you.
Right, but I'm saying it's very hollow. Our אמונה זה לא לקחנו את האמונה ולמדנו וחקרנו, and we went deep, והאמונה שלנו is in our blood.
It's emunah that
It's not. Yeah.
it's a midah. It's not midah. It's just
It's belief.
belief.
אני מאמין, but you take it to a different level, that if a goy tells you, they go to church and I'll shoot you, you could shoot me. I'm not gonna, that place, I'll never step in. You could kill me. And you give up your life. כי אתה מאמין באמונה שלמה בבורא יתברך. ואתה יודע שזה כפירה. I have nothing more to do with this. אתה יודע, okay, I go in and out, it's okay. כאילו, what's the issue? I saw, I told the Pope hi and I left. כאילו, מה קרה בכלל? You know, what's the issue? And that's how our mind is. We hollow over here. We put the tefillin. It's only the truth is our emunah. It's because אנחנו מאמינים תמימים. We're very naive. We grew up. I believe my mother and my father and so the community and the rabbis, and it's nice and beracha and business. Baruch Hashem is doing great and Baruch Hashem. נכון, Mr. Bozorab? So it's all nice. But I could put you in places that with 2 or 3 questions, Habibi, you're going to start to shake. Your beliefs, pitom, your whole emunah barosh, pitom, starts to shake and, holy Paul. I'm not saying it's Stam. I was in Baltimore, and it happens to be with my father-in-law, Shebari. See, my father-in-law, the person I could tell you, he's emunah, he's in a different level. Oh, I mean, a philosophy, but his emunah. You see, you could say, Sfaradim, Ashkenazim emunah is a little different. The Sfaradim emunah is more tamim. The rabbi said, that's it, chalas. Ashkenazim lo kacha. Mi amar, כאילו, מה נפקא מינה? איך תעשה? Whatever. It's a different level. That's why the reforms came there. כי שם היה השכלה. It started there. Thousands fell into that, to that movement back in the days.
Came to the Ashkenazim.
Because
Blind faith.
where? Us.
Ashkenazim.
What do you mean?
Blind
The
faith.
opposite. The
They
opposite.
take everything and they accept it.
No, not we.
Opposite.
Sfaradim,
Oh, they ask
Ashkenazim,
you
no.
questions.
No, Sephardim are opposite.
It has to give you a
Sfaradim, you drink your mother's milk already there. You get your emunah pshuta. Sfaradim, they have emunah pshuta. I mean, that's it. You can have, in Eretz Israel, somebody, my father, he doesn't chap. יש לך שמה, one of the singers, חילונים, חלל שבתות. עשרת ימי תשובה, they have a whole singing and event. מה זה חורים? לא סליחות, cancer. Man, the woman הכל, פתאום comes to somebody, puts a כיפה לבנה, what כיפה? השם המלך, השם מלך, שמע ישראל, and keep going. My father, he saw that. הוא לא מבין, he does not understand where Shema Israel comes in the middle of such a place. You sing, you say a cancer, והשם ישמור, איזה man, woman, הכל שמה. והספרדים, you could put a pause, put a kippah, or put a napkin on your head, ואומרים Shema Israel, והשם הוא אלוהים, and they can even have tears.
This is good.
Nah.
It's
Very good.
again. He sees that he doesn't get.
Right.
He does not understand. And trust me, and believe me, he will never understand.
Maybe the earlier Sephardim, like you say 50 years ago. Now it's a little different.
No, up until the young kids, do in a minute. In a minute, it's hollow inside. So when you give them a pasuk, they get excited. Yeah, that's it, done. They don't get it. What does it mean? How can you do that? Hashem yishmor, kfira, arayot, Hashem yishmor. How can you say?
It's contradictory.
That's okay. אבל אני מסביר לך, אצל הספרדים זה לא מגיע from a place of anti. It doesn't come from a place of anti. זה תאווה. I like it, I do it. Now I like סליחות, I go סליחות. Now I like Rosh Hashanah. Tonight I like the pub, I go to the pub. אין פה אשקוף ערך, אין כלום. זה היה לי. אבל האמונה היא אמונה תמימה. But it doesn't come with work and understanding why. So Ashkenazim האמונה, it's a little dangerous. It comes so far when you go too deep with questions and answers and questions and answer.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't want to say dangerous, but I'm saying it could take you far. One way, it's either you understand what you're doing, but also the mitoch emuna amuka, which that's the emuna, that's the emuna where the Torah wants you to go. Or when you go too deep in the questions and you don't get and you do it alone, I'm for sure you're gonna fail. But even if you do it a rabbi, somebody who's teaching you, if the rabbi himself doesn't have a big shoulders to know how and what, מסוכן מאוד, because you could go off the derech very, very quick. Very. So, אמונה זה עבודה. אומר רש"י, בפרק ב', מה הוא כותב? He says, כל באיה לא ישובון. תראו, look at רש"י. פרק ב', פסוק י"ט. כל באיה לא ישובון. All those who went there, לא ישובון. אומר, קשה בעיניהם לפרוש ממנה ולחזור בהם. It's almost impossible for them to drop and come back. קשה. כי הכפירה, it's once you go there, it's almost, there's no way you're coming back. לא שייך. Because everything you do, מי אומר? תפילין, מה זה תפילין? 2 boxes, טליל, לא בלנקט, מה זה?
זה יצר הרע, לא?
זה לא יצר הרע, זה כפירה. זה כפירה, it's much more than יצר הרע.
There's no
much
way
more
out.
into that.
There's no way like out of it. Like if someone became a kofar, you know, Hazit the guy already.
I think חזית זה מה שהוא רצה, זה מה שעשה. זה חזית, אבל הוא כופר.
What do you mean? He's a Hazit. It's not his. Nowadays, with everything online,
And
it's very easy to
nowadays,
stumble upon.
in nowadays כופר הוא לא כופר, והמאמין הוא לא מאמין. In nowadays. הכופר לא כופר, והמאמין הוא לא מאמין. ואתה אומר לו, מה זה? I'm an atheist. You're an idiot, not an atheist. מה זה atheist? הוא אפילו לא יודע אפילו מה הוא לא מאמין. סתם. He wants to go to the pub, he wants to do whatever he likes. I don't believe. I don't believe. מה זה I don't believe? מה זה believe בכלל? תגיד, I want or I don't want. לא, סתם. I'm talking to the generation today. It's everything about, it's about the view, it's about the pictures, the famous. הכל ריק, בפנים הכל ריק. אני אומר לך, היום הכופר הוא לא כופר והמאמין הוא לא מאמין. כי to be a כופר, you have to learn why everything has to be, doesn't make sense. And to break each one. אין לו את זה. You can ask him one question, in a minute, you're knocking. And the other way around also. You can ask the מאמין one question and you start to shake him. Then, maybe, באמת. אני לא אומר לכם את זה סתם, I'm telling you because I heard, where it got me, I in Baltimore. I was sitting with my father-in-law and we had a very heavy discussions on Bereshit. I felt in a way, hello, stop. What are you doing to me?
What do you do?
Let him finish.
אנחנו דיברנו אני לא אדבר פה, because it's also recorded, וגם כן, I don't want to mix you up guys, אבל האמונה אצלו, it's in a different level. וזה מתוך הבנה עמוקה, יש לו, בעזרת השם, he's coming this week.
It's not whether you have it or
He's
not,
coming
you
this
don't have
week
it.
in Bezrat Hashem for Shabbat and for Sunday Bezrat Hashem. If I'll be able to get him to come and to speak, because he does not want to speak. But if you guys, not me, he's like, if you guys ask him to talk, I'm telling you, he has what to give. He's a well of Torah. And if you talk about Emunah, he'll take you very far. אבל גם, זה קצת מפחיד. למה מפחיד? אני למה מפחיד. Because the questions that you could ask, he's going to shake you. And if you're not solid, לא שהוא כופר, הוא מאמין, אבל האמונה שלו is in a different level. הוא למד, he read books, and he met people with mind that you don't understand. Okay. Us, מודה, אני חכם, עם צדקה, we love you, I love Hashem, וזאת התורה, it's done. ככה אנחנו for 80 years. That's it. That's how we grew. You see a woman, they go to the shul, they stand by the hear תקיעת שופר ככה. אשכנזי, what's up with this one? They don't get it. הם לא מבינים, כאילו, אוקיי, קטע מצווה, fine. היה מישהו, תראו סיפור, there was somebody, listen, היה בעל תוקע, that he was crying. בעל תוקע, בכה. זה היה אצל הרב שלמה זלמן אוירבך. So one of the מתפללים, he goes to הרב שלמה זלמן after the תפילה. I don't understand why he's crying. The בעל תוקע was crying. אז הוא אומר, אני לא מבין, מה הוא בוכה? יש מצווה, בכל מצה, אתה בוכה? לא, יש מצווה לתקוע בשופר, מה אתה בוכה? He doesn't get it. Rabbi Shlomo Zalman was bothered with the question, כאילו, there's no question and an answer.
Yeah, every time you have
Just
to
the feeling, just the regashot.
It's not a question and an answer. But the guy said, אני לא מבין מה הוא בוכה. כאילו, יש מצווה.
it's bothering him. I don't understand why he's crying. Like it's bothering him.
כן, כאילו.
Well, people, you have to ask a question for every little thing.
That's how it works. That's how it works. So he goes to Shlomo Zalman. What about the guy that I cry? And you cry. I want to cry. You eat matzah, you cry. And No. So what if you cry when you have a shofar?
Feeling.
You see?
I'm saying it's a good.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to point out. That by them, why you crying? By us, how can you not cry?
You have to check out his yichus.
Now, for Hashem to begia. Okay, and I can tell you, I was once, I was asked to go to a house to blow shofar to a woman who couldn't come to shul. I don't know if it was up to King brother. I don't know, whatever. So I went to the house and I blew shofar there. I felt this big. I blew the shofar and she was crying. As if that's the Kaaba shofar gadol herutenu. Mashiach is coming. Wow. Yom Adid. We 30 days till Lihot. El Musar. And Gemara every morning. I go to yeshiva. Baby. What I tried to earn for 30 days. Every morning and every night. And in 1 minute. I felt nothing. But
Why do you feel nothing?
you know what is to sense this? To sense you hear shofar and Arafe, and it can get you so far to Kisak Kavod, Largish Yom Adin. To them, you can finish all Sha'aret Shuvah and you're not gonna get there. And she is there in a minute. It just shows her emotion took her so far in a minute. So after to climb 80 floors, and she has an elevator, 1 minute.
It's like the rabbi said once, the woman with Mechirat Yosef.
Yeah. אתה מבין אותי? Come to Ashkenazi. Why are you crying? לא מבין. אתה מבין אותי? So it's a different approach. איך לקיים את התורה.
But Rabbi, how can we? Aren't we taught that you can't have it with chavana? Because the second that someone puts a question on your mashevanta or questions it, it's a huge problem. So Merit, first you do it because this is what Hashem wants. You want to put a reason, okay, nicha, but that's not the reason why I'm doing it. Why not?
הרמב"ם ככה לא לומד. הרמב"ם ככה לא לומד.
I thought the rabbi told me the Rambam says specifically do it because it's exact melech.
זה נקרא לשם שמיים, לשם המצווה.
Right.
הולך פה על אמונה. הרמב"ם זה אמונה, זה להאמין ולדעת. חברים, I'm not going to take it anymore over here.
So,
Either you do it after 9 or before 8. Not here. Let's continue. So like if אמונה גם, he likes me very much, but when he comes to the phone, it's about the rabbi and the phone, the rabbi. זה בעיה. אם אני מאמין, this is my Torah. I wouldn't pull up the phone. Let's continue. So it's a balance between the Ashkenaz and Sfaradim over here. Let's continue. Kitzur, Bekitzur, the Rambam says Emunah has to be in a level Yedi'ah. אתה רואה את זה? What do you see? Are you sure? You have doubt?
No.
100%?
Yep.
Okay. ככה צריך שיהיה אמונה. ידיעה. יש אמונה in the beginning, I believe. אבל then there is אמונה של I don't believe, I know it. I can ask you one question, I could shake you. Your father is your father? How do you know? אתה לא ענית, אתה עושה לי ככה. How do you know? Can you prove me?
I mean, can you actually prove? Was I there and I remember? No,
I don't know there. How do you know it's your father? אתה מאמין. אתה מאמין?
Yes.
Yeah, אתה מאמין?
Yeah.
על סמך מה? על סמך מה? Based on what?
That they raised me, that they were there.
Because he raised you, maybe he adopted you.
That's what they told me.
Oh, because they told you. So then you don't know. So then you don't know.
I said I believe.
Then you don't know.
I said I believe.
So you believe.
Yes.
Hold on. So you believe means I believe or I know.
I believe.
עוד פעם. יש אני מאמין כאמרו לי, ויש אני מאמין כי אני יודע.
How are you gonna know
Again,
for
you
sure?
can't know
Up
for
to
sure.
that point.
Believe.
How are you gonna know for sure? I'm saying, obviously, that I'm my father. I'm saying that
I have my daddy's
Yesh
eyebrow,
Borei
Rabbi.
Olam and all this, nobody could ever know. No, you can't know
Yes,
until
that's
after I
the
do
one
it.
Rabbi, the belief
You believe it.
that you don't know for sure your parents are your parents is the same belief that I have for Torah.
Hashem Yishmor.
Why? I know
Hashem
my parents are my
Yishmor.
parents.
How do you know?
That. I know.
I know. How do you know?
The fact that you ask me a question, if I know who my parents are, I have to answer it.
Wait,
and that will make me know if I
yes,
know
you have
Torah
to
or not.
answer. Yes.
No,
Abraham Avinu, excuse me. Abraham had all the questions by Emunah, and he answered all the questions. He had 400 masechtot on Avodah Zarah. Abraham
Hashem kept
Avinu.
Abraham straight.
Ma pito?
Rabbi,
Not true.
We don't
Not
have
true.
that. We don't
Not
have
true.
that, Rabbi.
We're so far removed.
Not true. Abraham Avinu היה חוקר וחוקר. At the age 48, he
Rabbi,
completed
Abraham
Hatorah.
Avinu was Sephardi.
What is the
I
difference? What is the
understand.
difference? If I live my entire life believing I'm leading my parents, and then at the end of 120 I know what did it change anything?
לא, כי בתורה,
אני התייחסתי בתור
no,
my
not
parents,
true,
end of
כי
story.
יש לנו בתורה הקדושה,
Yeah.
וידעת היום בהשבות האלה לבביך, יש מצווה, אנוכי השם אלוהיך אשר הוצאתיך מארץ מצרים, יש לך מצווה להאמין ולדעת.
But
then
then
it
it
comes
comes
down
down
to-
to
okay,
Hashem
one second,
Elohecha.
one second, one
So at the end of the day, it comes
If
down
it's-
to your heart.
How?
You
It's the
can't
Hamin
know
Veladat.
everything.
אני לא,
You
יש.
can't know
אני
everything.
What's the Hamin Veladat?
אני אגיד לך
If it's two, if it's one and the same, then you don't say
יש
two
תמיד
words.
מאמין, אני
לא,
מאמין.
לא,
אני מאמין ואני יודע שההורים
The
שלי.
rabbi said
That's
your
it.
sechel only gets to a certain point, and then after that, that's
Oh,
where your
if
emunah
you're going to
kicks
get
in.
to that point, Habib, that's the chief rabbi. First get there.
בסדר, אבל
זה
So-
ההבדל
so
between
hold on.
מאמין and ביטחון.
אבי, ביטחון זה לא שייך לזה בכלל.
ביטחון is knowing Hashem.
I'm not talking about,
מאמין is
I am not talking about knowing ביטחון ואמונה. אני אומר, מה זה אמונה to begin with? So I just asked him a question, and he doesn't have an answer. He doesn't know, well, I have to answer your question? That's your attitude. So you have no answer.
Because the question is very, very
Shake him. I can shake him. How do you know? What do you say Kaddish? למה הוא, מי
The
אמר?
same belief that I have that I know my parents are my parents. I have the same belief for Torah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong, but you have no proof for anything.
How are you gonna have a proof?
Stop.
I have proof.
You have no
because
proof.
I have a connection with Hashem.
Connection is not proof.
No.
Yeah.
You have no connection with
He looks
Hashem.
like his father.
I'm telling you, you have no connection.
No.
You have no connection. Prove you
The
have
fact that
connection.
you said that the Sephardim have the
It's
feeling,
Faradim, you and
the
I.
feeling,
Azov,
the feeling.
I'm telling you, you and I. Give me one proof.
he woke up and he came to shul.
Shtiyot.
Give me
Prove
one
me.
proof that what? That
You said, I'm connected to Hashem. Connected to where? How? What?
What do you mean? We come, we pray to
I'm talking to him.
I'm connected to Hashem.
Yeah, putting a box makes you connected to Hashem. Are you kidding me?
Not
I know
putting
now.
a box.
That's why.
Not putting a box.
I'll say then. So how are you connected to Hashem? See, I don't want to go too far because then tomorrow is not going to come to shul.
No.
See, I'm telling you, I can ask you questions that then you're going to walk today to business. What am I doing here? And then slowly the keeper is going to go from here down here, and then Hashem is nowhere.
Because it's not.
But you have to know.
I
Stop,
don't know
stop.
how to answer it, but
Good,
I
good.
don't want to, be in that place. I want to be in a place where
So
I
as a
know
Sephardim is good
whatever
because we
I feel
believe.
is
At the end of the day, whatever you come with us, at the end of the day, we believe. We have it in our bones.
No, I did not ask you questions, Avi. He is already look. He's
Nah.
We believe.
Listen, I did not even, guys. I did
That's
not.
what I'm trying to say. What
Hello.
I'm trying to say,
I
those
did not-
deep questions.
Ness.
Those deep questions,
Wes,
I don't
Wes.
ask myself because I already have that feeling that I know. I don't ask those deep questions because there's no reason for it. I know what I feel.
Bam says mitzvah la'amin, you have to go deep. And I'm telling you, I can ask you questions that tomorrow you're gonna think in the morning, why I'm washed or why I'm going to shul. I'm not gonna ask you, but you should know it's here in my mind. And I'm asking because I want to prove you wrong, all right? I want you to
Right.
know that your emunah has to be in a different level. And when you tap the emunah, Avodat
So it's
Hashem,
not
you're
individual.
solid.
It's not individualized. Like everybody doesn't have their own emunah.
No, I said in our generation, our emunah is very shallow. It's very hollow. It's rek.
So a person doesn't ask.
I can ask you one question, boom, alach. And he thinks,
Because
So
that's
it's
where it
normal for
starts.
everybody to fight every day.
If you could ask me a question,
I don't have to fight.
If
You
you-
have to learn. I'll give you an example. If I come to you at the age of 10 and I give you in the morning breakfast, is that mean tomorrow I'm going to give you breakfast?
You believe it.
The guy doesn't know me. I came to him, I gave him breakfast.
Doesn't mean he's going to get breakfast again.
Yes or no?
What did you do the day before?
I went to the park. What's the difference?
No,
This
no,
is the
no.
first
Happen
day.
once.
First day.
Happen
So
once,
then,
no.
I've done-
Good. For the past 2 weeks, every morning I come and I give you breakfast. Does that mean that tomorrow I'm going to give you breakfast?
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely. Can you promise me?
No.
Good. So most likely, but you cannot promise me, right? Good. Let me ask you, if for the past year I give you breakfast, can you tell me that tomorrow, Idan, can you tell me that tomorrow I'm going to give you?
Even more likely.
You can promise?
No.
Good, no. 5 years, every day I come. And Abi, here's your breakfast. Every day, the breakfast that you like, every day, 5 years. A day after.
Are you, who's giving me? You?
I'm giving you.
The rabbi himself?
Yes.
That's like
No. If he's human, no. Cannot guarantee.
5 years from age 10 till age 15.
Never,
Yes.
never.
He's
guaranteed.
gonna think he's gonna come.
The way we, no, only Hashem can guarantee.
I'm not asking Gary. I'm asking you. Hello.
I'm saying
I
this
want
is
you
no,
to
no,
use
no.
your logic.
No, you cannot guarantee.
See, you're not using your logic
5
now.
years, you
I'm
cannot-
talking to you logic now. Talk to me logical.
Yes.
5 years, I never missed a day. If Joey comes to you and he tells you, do you think tomorrow the rabbi is going to drop breakfast? It's a yes or no.
Yes.
Just answer the question, yes or no. Don't be too.
This is how I learned, Rabbi. Ashkenaz also. Like, I have to.
You see, you're not answering my
Rabbi, I'm
question.
sorry to take
If
you on, but
you don't have to be sorry. I'm asking you 1 + 1.
it's
That's
very,
it.
very likely you're coming.
If I'm on,
Very, very likely.
Nice.
Not guaranteed.
I'm not asking you
Okay,
guarantee.
so it's very, very likely. Yes.
If he comes to you and tells you, do you think tomorrow
I'm
you're going to
be
get
waiting by the
breakfast?
door. Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
5 years, I never missed. Not once. Even the Shabbat I came to you. What would you say?
Thank
Tomorrow
you.
he's coming?
Yes.
10 years, I never missed.
Yeah.
Is he coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
20 years, not 1 day I missed. He comes to you. Is he coming tomorrow?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
30 years, never missed once. He comes to you. Do you think tomorrow's going to come? Are you 100% guarantee? 30 years, never missed. 40 years, not once. What do you say? So what do you think?
Yeah.
Is he coming? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know or you believe?
I know.
That's the difference between emunah without knowing and emunah with knowing.
So the knowing is
In the first 3 weeks, I believe he's gonna come. After 40 years, I know he's gonna come. That's the difference between emunah with thinking and emunah kacha. Heke.
so we have to know that Hashem is the provider.
We have my emunah has to be in a way not that I believe.
You have to know.
I know.
Right.
That's where
I'm.
I'm.
How do you know?
Oh, okay.
No. The rabbi's customer is just about how do you know? How do you know your father's your father? How do you know? What do you know? DNA test. What do you do? I'm
Maybe
just saying,
that's
so
one way.
because I know that's it. End of story. You ask, I'm telling you no. Okay, go prove it. What do I have to prove it? You prove it. I'm saying I know. You saying that no could be no. You prove it. I don't need to prove it. I know. Nekuda. Bye. Until you prove me wrong, that's it. Hashem's there. I know. You have a problem.
If you tell me until you prove me I'm wrong.
No, I'm putting the onus on you.
Stop,
Like
stop,
saying
stop,
I don't
stop,
need to
stop,
explain
stop,
myself.
Stop. You're saying until you prove me wrong. If you have in your sense that there is a place to prove you wrong, that's already a place that you already don't know.
No,
Yeah.
He's 37 years old.
100%.
Hashem did it for 37
Not at
years.
all.
He knows he's coming
No.
tomorrow. That's it.
One has been
I'm gonna say my name's Ariel. You're gonna say no, your name's not Ariel. Okay, go prove me. Go prove it. No, I'm saying somebody, not the rabbi.
Ariel is nothing. It's
Somebody-
not tangible.
Because-
It's
because
words.
Why do you think your name's
It's
Ariel?
words.
Why do you think? But
I'm not asking why. I'm asking you something that.
why do you think your father's your father?
Name is a lot less than Nogea.
Okay, your father. Your father.
Go think about it.
Well,
Think.
I know. I don't need to think.
Okay, that's fine. I have no problem, but you don't have an answer.
Huh?
I know, but you don't have an answer.
You
Why?
never have an answer.
You don't. Again,
I don't need
I
an answer.
ask you.
That's the
I
point, I don't
ask
need an
you. Yes,
answer.
you do have.
No,
to
I
know
don't,
an
because if
answer.
I have an answer,
Okay.
you have it's just the opposite. Once I give you an answer, if you try to prove my answer wrong, then all of a sudden it's just Sukkot. I don't need your answer. I
You
don't
see?
need anything.
Because you're worried of the Sukkot.
I'm not worried.
No,
I'm not worried.
No,
I'm
no, I
not
don't
worried
think the answers,
whatsoever.
the answers are the
No, that has nothing to do. I'm not
the
sure.
actual thing that you have to think about is the questions that you're asking, which is makes you think.
Right.
Which is good. I understand.
Good. But do you have an answer at the end of the day?
I don't need one.
There's no answer.
Okay. So
We're
he
raised not to ask these questions.
doesn't have an
also.
answer, but he feels comfortable to say
I don't have an answer.
no.
I don't need an answer.
I don't need
one.
I don't need an
See,
answer.
I ask you a question, I don't need an answer.
You don't need an answer.
I don't need the answer.
Stop again.
No, it's
When
just,
you see, when we talk about debate and questions and answer, if you tell me I don't have any question or I don't need an answer, that's not how you're running a debate. You have a question, give me an answer.
okay.
If you tell me that's what I believe, I don't need an answer,
Meaning you want to
Running
walk out
away.
of the. You want
I'm not
to
Yeah,
running
but we're
away.
raised to
I'm
believe
not
like
running
this.
away.
I can give you an
This is how our
answer.
yeshiva is
I
raised.
can give you an answer.
This is how we're raised from
It's not
birth.
going to change my
You
That's-
don't ask
that's-
these questions.
no,
It's not going to change
no.
anything.
That's when you're a little kid.
When we're until I guess we're
Until you
older.
come to Otzar Torah, and when you come
I'm
here,
saying maybe there's
you-
a point where you start. Okay, let me think a little deeper and a little deeper.
you should.
But up until a
Up
person
until you graduated high school,
and even after,
so and then okay, you have to know
or
that
our rabbis warn us to
Very-
say these questions are very dangerous. Don't ask
because
these
when you're
questions.
young, it's dangerous.
Very interesting.
Because when you're young, it's dangerous. As you get older,
You have to ask.
and you're learning Gemara every day, and you Baruch Hashem, your Avodat Hashem is in a different level like Isaac. So then you take yourself to a different level. Why? And you should know why. You know, when I said today, when I explained, I wish you guys knew what I'm talking this morning.
Yeah.
When I said whatever I said today, I was not talking about dinner. I was talking to you. And I had a message to you guys. Why am I going to that place? Why? It's not a dinner. You gotta hang out, which is great. But if I work, you know, if I need Avodat Hashem, I want to know where is that place going to take me in life. So I told you where. יש פה כבוד התורה. יש פה ריבוץ תורה. יש פה דבר that it's going to take us to a different level of Avodat Hashem. It's going to raise my bar. Wow, look. I want to reach somewhere. That's one way. Second, why do I raise money for? ברוך אשר יקים את דברי התורה הזאת. יש לך מצוות עשה, יש לך ברכה לקיים בזה. So what I'm trying to say, it's not a copy and paste. Just do it because it looks nice. It's irrelevant. Again, I'm not saying it's not nice. It's beautiful. But take your actions to a different level and ask yourself why I am doing this. So if I know that I could connect myself to a mitzvah or something in the Torah, it takes my life to a different level. I don't do it because he's going to say, or what they, how they're going to look. I have in my back mind, I'm doing it because יש פה מצוות, יש פה ארור, אשר לא יקים את דברי התורה הזאת. If somebody has the money and he doesn't give, or there's a way I could bring money and I don't do it, הרמב"ם אומר, אתה בקללה. And the other way, אתה בברכה. So let me tap that beracha. So Hashem gave me this opportunity now. Let me take it all the way. So I'm not connecting myself to a dinner and pictures. It's irrelevant. It's nice, but that's not what's gonna shake me and get me, get up and do something. What's gonna get me up and gonna move me and close the book and make phone calls and do whatever I gotta do? There's one thing that's gonna move me. Baruch asher yakim et divrei Torah zot. That mitzvah is pushing me every second to do more and more and more. That mitzvah. If it's for the picture, it's nice for 3 hours and then I don't care. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, when you do things in life, don't ask. Know why you're doing this. So this morning I'll try to explain you that even going to dinner, it could be behind it. It could be a tremendous mitzvah, a tremendous משהו גדול מאוד. That's where it's going to move me. For a steak, I'm not going.
It's just it's a joke. I
No,
understand.
no,
You probably
no.
took something that
Nah,
I said.
not pitom. People can listen. It's a dinner. Why not? Again, but it's not going to move me to do anything if it's for a steak. But if there is something in the Torah that I have a goal and I could reach there, for me, it's a commission, it's a target. Do it. אתה מבין? So this could be in any aspect of everything in the Torah. Everything. You go outside. Talmidei Chachamim, they would turn the signs into Torah. You go outside, it says no standing. Okay. But the halakha from that sign in life, you cannot stand. Because if you stand, you're going to go down. Hachamim, they were able to take anything, everything they see, and to turn it upside down. LeTorah, LeAvudat Hashem, everything. I wish I could be there. But the minimum that we have here, at least let me tap, and let me do it the right way. כששלמה המלך אמר להבין משל ומליצה דברי חכמים וחידותם, let's go back. When he spoke about Avodah Zarah, he used terms of a woman, Isha Zarah. Right, that the lesson is the Isha is the kfirah v'chule, but the parable he used was a woman. He tells you have to also understand both. Gam, the lesson, and also the parable also. Because he used a woman for a reason. Omer lecha ma, gam kfirah, you have to be careful. And in the mashal, when he told you be careful for a woman, that's also a message. Not only kipshuto b'diuk. Ze gam ken pshat. V'ze you should also understand. So that's where we're going to go with the Sefer Mishlei, HaMeshalim v'HaMelitza, the parable, and also the lesson. We have to know both ways. V'shnehem message to us.